If you're watching this video, you're probably thinking about moving away from Canada, going to another country for a better life, lower taxes, better safety, whatever it may be, you're planning on doing it. So in this video, I'm going to be going over exactly what you need to know if you're considering the move and how you should proceed moving forward. Number one, the first thing you're going to need to know is what you will become when you do move away from Canada. Do you lose your citizenship? The answer is no. You do not lose your citizenship. However, when you move away from Canada, what will happen is you will become a non-resident. Becoming a non-resident is not the end of the world. It's not a problem at all. It's just a name. And this name basically means that you are not a resident of Canada anymore. You are now a resident of another country. So how do you become a non-resident? Well, it is pretty straightforward. The first thing is you need to get rid of your primary residence. So if you have a house, you love your house. Well, sorry, you might have to let someone rent it or have it, vacant or sell it. We highly recommend that you sell the property just to cut off any tie to Canada, because a lot of people are moving for tax reasons. So the less ties, the better. So if you can sell it, that's great. Now, the second and third thing you need to do is move with your family. So if you have a common law, if you have a spouse, if you have a wife, a husband, you need to move with them as well. And they need to make the move with you at the same time, or else you might still be deemed as a resident of Canada. And the third thing, which is kind of the same thing as number two, is you need to move with your dependents as well. So if you have kids, ensure that they move with you to the new country you are relocating to. And again, if you're doing this for tax reasons, then it is extremely important that you do not miss any of these three things, because these things are primary ties which will 100% tie you back to Canada financially. So if you're doing it for tax reasons, again, you should be aware of it. Now, the second thing they should keep in mind to become a non-resident are secondary ties. So this includes things like bank account. It includes things like having car, furniture, pets, your social activities, your memberships, gyms, for example, Good Life Fitness, whatever it may be. These kinds of secondary social ties and small financial ties should be severed from you and from Canada so that you do not have them anymore. Now, there's secondary ties, so these will not 100% make you a tax resident or resident. However, the more, the worse. So the less, the better. So if you can cut off as many as you can, then I would 100% suggest that. And then once you do sever these ties, it's really important to establish yourself in that new country where you are now moving to. So if you're moving to the UAE and you're moving to Dubai, then you should have new bank accounts, maybe a new driver's license, which, by the way, driver's license is super easy to convert. Really simple if you have a Canadian driver's license already. And of course, set up bank accounts, all that stuff, which we help you with here at GenZone. That's not a problem. Now, the next thing that's really important to know is what happens with your tax returns once you do become a non-resident. Well, it's pretty straightforward. If you have no more Canadian earned income or any streams of income in Canada once you become a non-resident, then you will never have to file a tax return to Canada. Again, it's done. However, if you have something like a rental property generating income or a business generating income, then in that case, then you do have to file taxes locally in that case for that income, not for your worldwide income, but just for that income. But here at GenZone, we help people move their businesses from Canada to Dubai so that they can benefit from the low income tax here. Usually people who have online businesses, consulting services, marketing agencies, they'll set up their business with us here in Dubai. And a lot of people think that this process of setting up a business in Dubai takes a long time. It really does not take a long time. We can do the entire process in about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks at a maximum, which would include having literally everything done. And when you do have your business here, you'll get residency by being employed under your company, which you own 100% of, which then at that point, you're gonna have access to personal banking and all these other personal things, which is very important. Why? Because all of your personal income is taxed at 0%. And all your capital gains is 0% as well. So it is very beneficial, which brings me to my next point. What will happen to your registered savings account, like your RSP, your TFSA? What happens to that when you move away? The first thing you need to know is what country are you moving to? For example, if you're moving to the United States, they would recognize our RSPs, but it depends what country you move to. So I can't say this for every country. And things like TFSAs might not be, recognized abroad. So it would maybe be a good idea to liquidate them. But the beauty is here in Dubai on personal income and personal capital gains, there is no income tax. So everything here is a TFSA. So it makes your life a lot easier and a lot less stress-free. So if you're considering to move your business, your wealth, your life to Dubai, and you want to do it in about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, without pulling your hair out from making mistakes and being confused because we were once in your position, we totally understand, then please book a call with us down below. We would be more than happy to do the entire process for you so it's stress-free and you can just focus on your life instead of focusing on something you've never done before. We've helped hundreds of clients relocate from countries like Canada, the United States, Spain, UK, you name it. We've probably helped someone from that country. And if you want to be the next person then please book a call with us down below. We know exactly what you need and we know exactly how to get you there. So again, we'll see you on the next call and we'll see you in the next video.